What's up, ladies, and welcome back to another girls talk. Okay, I told y'all I want to start doing these weekly. I don't know, don't hold me to it, y'all, but my goal is to do a girls talk at least once a week. I think it's well needed, especially for our mental health. I feel like when I make these girl talk videos, it heals me as well as it heals y'all, and it helps you guys. It's definitely helping me as I'm making it. So that's another reason why I do like talking and making these videos. So if you know what you want me to talk about next, make sure you leave it in the comments because we definitely need these girls talks, okay? So today we're going to be talking about something that I feel is very, very, very important, and that's just mastering detachment from somebody, something, a situation, anything. I feel like mastering detachment from toxic things are necessary. You can't get over your ex, you need to learn how to detach. You can't get over the situation of what somebody did in the past. Guess what? You gotta learn how to detach, because if you don't, you're gonna be stuck, and you don't want to be stuck, boo, okay? So yeah, we're gonna be basically going over some tips on how to master detachment, or how to detach yourself from somebody or something, a situation, whatever the case may be, so you can move on and you can flourish, and you know what I'm saying, just move on in your life and be happy. So before we get into this video, please make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button down below and tune into my last videos, my previous videos I've been posting, okay? So step one, you really have to know and understand why it's important to detach yourself. Why is it important to master detachment and removing yourself from certain situations? For one, whatever you're attached to and you have an attachment with, those things control you. Okay, they control your emotions, your spirit, your energy, all of that. For example, let's say you're so attached to your boyfriend and y'all end up breaking up and he did you wrong, he's not texting you back, none of that. Him not texting you back, y'all arguing, him breaking up with you, whatever the case may be, it's affecting your energy. It's affecting your mood. You're not happy. You know what I'm saying? And you really have to get to a point where you control your emotions. You don't need somebody controlling if you're happy, if you're sad, if you're angry, whatever the case may be. You run this, okay? You need to be in control of all of your emotions. Whatever upsets you controls you, and that's my whole point. You have to learn how to detach yourself, because once you detach yourself, your emotions are not going to be tied in like that, and it's not going to control you. When something has control over you, it has power over you. You're powerless. You have no type of power. You know what I'm saying? And you're not powerless. So you need to learn how to detach, okay? If he's not texting you back, fuck him. Like, you don't have to sit up here and cry or be sad or be in your feelings, moping around all day just because somebody is not communicating with you. You're the prize. If he's not communicating with you, boo, that's on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta learn how to detach yourself from situations and people that don't mean you know type of good, okay? Even if you see red flags, that's another thing. Learn how to recognize red flags. If you are relationship-wise dealing with somebody that is not giving their all to you or is not meeting your needs, cut his ass off. I feel like now, what I learned, because I accepted so much bullshit in the past, y'all, basically write down a list of what you want in your next relationship, what you expect, what you will not tolerate. Next person you talk to or you end up giving your energy or time to, if they're not being checked off that list on what you want, and they are fucking up and showing you red flags, guess what? Come on now, I know you smart. What you gotta do? Exactly, cut their ass off. Because once you start like allowing certain things that you know for a fact you really don't allow and you don't want to accept, that's when you start cutting into your own boundaries. You know what I'm saying? And people start to get comfortable, and then that's when they learn how to control you. That's when you start to become powerless. No, you see red flag, cut that shit off. You want to know why? Detach yourself early. Once you start allowing things and you allow people to do certain things to you that you know for a fact you're not okay with, but eventually you're like, oh, okay, they might change, they might do this different. No, forget that, because they know what you're okay with and what you're not okay with, because I'm more than sure 9 times out of 10 you told them, I don't like this, I don't like that. So if they did it and you allow them to, and you take their ass back and start back entertaining them, they feel like, okay, I'm gaining power over this person. So detach, okay? But yeah, that's mainly why it's important, because it does get dangerous when situations control you and control your emotions. It gets bad. I had my last situation controlled my emotions so bad with my last relationship. Literally any little thing that he did affected me to the point where I was ready to go the fuck to jail one time. I was like, look, it hurt me so bad and it took me out of character so bad that I did not know how to accept or deal with the situation. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely controlled my emotions. It definitely took power over me and my emotions at the time. So with that being said, it did become dangerous, because it's like, damn, like, you making me want to spaz out and just be crazy. And no. So if you feel like that, that means the situation has so much control and power over you, and you need to regain your power back. Detach. And if you have not got to that point yet, don't get to that point. That's my whole thing. You do not want to get to that point, and just learn how to detach. Okay, but that's why it's important. You need to gain your power. You need to have your power. You know what I'm saying? Be in control of your emotions. That's the beautiful thing, when you're very self-aware and you have control over your mind, your body, your emotions, everything. Like, it's amazing. But that's where self-love, which is my second point, that's where self-love just basically comes into effect with everything. Excuse me. If you love yourself, you're not going to hurt yourself. So for example, if you're with somebody and you're like dead ass in love with them, are you gonna want to hurt them? Do you want to hurt somebody that you love? No. So if you love yourself, you are not gonna want to hurt yourself at all. Like, hell no. So anything that you see is negative and it has a toxic effect on you, or it's not good for you, or it's hurting your feelings, hurting you, period, you're gonna cut it off, because you don't want to hurt you. It's like, no, like, I love me. Why do I want to hurt myself? Damn, I'm missing an earring, y'all. But yeah, so you don't want to hurt yourself. Sometimes when you lack self-love, or you're trying to fill in an empty void within yourself because you don't feel all the way fulfilled within yourself, that's when you start to accept bullshit from people. That's when you try to keep toxic and unhealthy, relationships around you, because you're trying to fill in that void within yourself. And it's like, you know something isn't good for you, but you don't have enough self-love because you feel like this is filling in the void that you need. Or you feel like, hey, I'm not gonna find somebody else like this. Like, this is my everything. Or you feel like, damn, nobody is gonna love me how this person loves me, or give me the attention, or I'm not gonna get nobody else. And that's where you have to change your mindset. You have to love yourself, because like I said, if you love yourself, you are going to be fulfilled. So if you feel like you're at a point, which is completely normal if you are, where you are missing, like it feels like you have a void that needs to be fulfilled, and you don't completely love yourself all the way, take out that time to go on a self-love journey. Learn yourself, become more self-aware. When you completely love yourself, everything else falls in line, because you're not going to go for certain shit at all, period. And even when you leave someone alone, like, or you break up with somebody, it's just like, oh, he made me so happy. Girl, fuck that. You need to make yourself happy, okay? You need to be the main source of your happiness. You need to be the one to fulfill yourself. And then when somebody else comes along, or if somebody else comes along and they add to your happiness, then cool. But don't have somebody being the main source of your happiness, because that goes back to them having power over you. Then once y'all on bad terms or whatever, your whole world is just destroyed. You know what I'm saying? So you really have to learn how to be happy within yourself and love yourself. And if you're not to that point yet and you're in a relationship, it becomes dangerous, because that happiness that you're getting inside of that relationships, can't talk. But the happiness that you're getting inside of that relationship basically just mixes in with your feelings, and you feel like, oh my God, this is my happy place. I'm so happy, yada, yada, yada. And then boom, your bubble gets popped, and then you heartbroken. So fuck that, okay? Learn how to be happy within yourself. Okay, you are beautiful, you are loved, you are amazing, and you really have to understand and know that to be able to really be happy and be fulfilled. Do things, take yourself on a date. Girl, fall in love with yourself first and foremost, okay? And then once something comes along and then you do like it, but then you see, oh, this is not all the way good for me, this is toxic, I don't want no parts, it becomes easy for you to detach. Where if that person does one big thing to you and they really fuck over you, it might hurt, but it's like, okay, I know that I need to detach myself because this isn't good for me and I love me. I don't want nothing to hurt me. Like, you literally live and you learn. My last relationship, y'all, I was very messed up behind it. Like, I experienced a lot of pain. Like, we was just very, very fucking toxic, okay? But once we did leave each other alone and I had to go through like detaching myself from him in my healing journey, I realized I wasn't happy. Like, I was really mentally messed up. Like, it fucked me up really bad. And I just realized, like, you know, this person had so much control over you because your emotions right now, your vibe, your aura is messed up because you're not happy internally anymore. Like, you've been with this person for years. You feel like, you know what I'm saying, this was your happy place and it's fucked up now. So you just, like, I really had to take out that time to re-love myself and relearn myself because I thought I was good, you know what I'm saying, until we broke up. And then I just really went through this wave of depression because yes, you get attached to somebody and when y'all leave each other alone, it's the worst feeling ever. But once you completely love yourself and you know what you stand for, you know what you deserve and what you won't put up with, it's gonna get easier to detach yourself because not only was I sad about the relationship, but I was sad and upset with myself about how much stuff that I let go on my end, and just upset with myself. I had really like overstepped my boundaries with this person and it really just left me feeling drained and empty in the end because it's like, damn, like, I went through so much for you, like mentally. Like, I had crossed and overstepped so many boundaries that I had put up because I loved you. So you don't want to experience that, or even if you do, it's going to teach you how to be stronger. Like, that shit definitely taught me how to be stronger because as I'm on my self-love journey now and I'm healing and I'm re-loving myself and relearning myself, it feels amazing, you know, and it's just like I know what I'm going to accept in my next relationship and what I'm not. And you just gotta get to that point because you was a bad bitch, okay? And you're not settling for less. So just keep that in mind. And the last tip that I have, and I feel like this is the main secret on how to detach yourself, your mindset. Literally, your mindset. You have to change your mindset. Ooh. Y'all, look at my belly. Hey. How you do the baby mama dance? Baby mama, this your song, baby. But change your mindset. This sounds cliche. Everybody says it, but it's true. Don't stress over things that you cannot control. God is in control of everything. Whatever you believe in, the universe is in control of everything. You have to know and understand that, okay? And the minute that I started realizing that, because it's like, damn, if I keep thinking about this situation, like, is it gonna change anything? No, it's not, because what's done is done. This person did what they did. Fuck it. It is what it is. You can't keep thinking about things that you cannot control. But you have to understand and know and be okay within yourself and know that you are a magnet. You will attract positive things to you. If somebody walks out your life today, it's going to be somebody else new coming in tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but soon. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to attract nothing but great things to you in your life and yourself, because your aura is just so powerful and strong and you know who you are. So once you're okay and you are confident within yourself, you just become a magnet to things. Like, change your mindset. Think nothing but positive. If you get shot, are you gonna pick up the gun and keep shooting yourself in the same wound? No, that's not gonna make you feel better. That's not gonna help the open wound that you have. You have to literally, like, you know what I'm saying, go to the hospital or go fix on it and like medicate yourself so you can feel better and you can heal that wound. So don't keep picking with certain situations. Like, let it be. It is what it is. Don't keep thinking about it and living in that situation, because you'll never be able to move on and it will still have control over you. So you just have to change your mindset. Think about the positive. Think about think about the positive in the situation. What did you learn? Even though it did hurt you, laugh that shit off. What did you learn? you know, and use that in your next situation whenever you deal with somebody or you're going through a similar situation. But you live and you learn, and that's the beautiful part of life. So just add it to your journey, add it to your life story, and just heal and move on and think positive about whatever. And that's how you really master detachment, because you're going to easily detach once you know in your mind that better is coming, and it is what it is. This was just a phase. It's just another tale and twist added to your story of life. So yeah, you just have to change your mindset and know that what's meant for you is always going to come to you. No matter what it is, it's gonna come. If it's in God's will, God's plan, whatever is for your life is gonna happen. Stop stressing over things that you cannot control, okay? I really had to beat that in my head, because I would literally stress over things that I could not control. People that I can't control. You can't control what somebody gonna do. You cannot. You can't do that shit. So detach yourself. Look, I'm sounding like a preacher, but detach yourself, okay? It's okay. All of us goes through this. Some of us has some really bad attachment issues. It's hard to like let go of somebody or something that you truly love. But once you love yourself more, it's just like, fuck you. You don't see what I'm worth? Oh, bye. Bye. You don't love me how I love you. You don't have to say, bye. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna be good. You just have to really get to that point. You have to get to that point. And if you are going through this and you're learning how to detach, like, take that first step and just leave them alone. Okay? People are going to do what you allow them to do. And that's just what it is. If you see that somebody is really not messing with you like that, and they don't see your value, they don't really see what you're worth, don't try to stick around and try to force them to see that. No, leave them alone. Like, God has somebody better for you. Like, somebody else is gonna come your way. You wanna know why? Because you're going to attract that to yourself. You're gonna attract that to your life. You're a beautiful person. Keep being beautiful. And stop thinking less of yourself. If something doesn't work out with somebody that you truly love, don't look at yourself like, what did I do wrong? Is it me? Am I the problem? Am I the victim? No, like, you're good. You are good. Leave that person alone. They was just not meant for you. They're not meant to be a part of your life journey. It is what it is. Leave them in the past. Or make them feel it. Oh, excuse me. The best thing that you can do is just keep moving forward in life and just make them feel it. And even if you don't feel it, you need to feel it. Feel it for yourself. Do it for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep shining, keep doing great, keep learning yourself, keep loving yourself, keep elevating mentally, spiritually, financially, whatever the case may be. And detach from all of the toxicity in your life. And that's another thing. When you really want to elevate in life, you're automatically, it's going to come to you. You're automatically going to want to cut off all negativity in your life. Is this going to help me make money? No. Is this going to help me in the long run? Nope. Hell no. Cut it off. And that's just what it is. But, I'm out of breath, y'all. I hope this video did help somebody learn and really focus on, you know, them. Like, focus on you. Learn how to detach, girl, because you are that bitch. How many times I gotta tell you? How many times I gotta tell you? You are that girl, okay? So start acting like it, put a smile on your face, and detach from those things that don't love you back, okay? Or mean you any good. I love y'all so much. Make sure that you subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.